is Ma Nitya Sadashiva Priyananda, and welcome to this special coverage of KAILASA's Nithyanandotsavam, the grand 28-day Brahmotsavam celebration currently underway across KAILASA's temples worldwide.
Yes, I'm Ma Nitya Priyananda, and this sacred celebration, which began on the 30th of 2025 of December, honors the divine advent and enlightened teachings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, also known as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The celebration will continue through January 26, 2026, with the most auspicious Jayanti Day following on the 11th of January during the holy month of Margari under the Chitra Nakshatra.
This is more than just a celebration. Kailasa's teachings show this Nithyanandotsavam represents a living expression of enlightenment science within Sanatana Hindu Dharma.
Exactly. And we describe it as, of course, a condensed experience of all of the 12 Brahmotsavams, the 12 sacred festivals of Kailasa, all in one, featuring powerful rituals, spiritual grandeur, and profound devotion. The festival celebrates what is called the most auspicious happening on planet Earth, the Puranavatara, Paramashiva manifest, whose compassionate presence enables seekers to personally connect with the science of enlightenment.
So let's look at some of the recent highlights from this ongoing celebration. On January 6th, day 5 of the festival, Kailasa celebrated the revival of authentic yoga by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Devotees worldwide participated in 3 significant sevas, and first was the Alankara Seva, the sacred adornment celebrating the leela of the manifestation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, levitating when Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was just 12 years old. There also had been performing several other sevas, and of course devotees had the opportunity to be Mahayajaman and focus on invoking victory over the inner and outer enemies while establishing conscious sovereignty. This is truly one of the most auspicious blessings that anyone can have.
Yes. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism delivered another profound message on day 5, emphasizing several key spiritual principles. Let us share some of those highlights.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had revealed about the power of authenticity. With authenticity comes the liberation of self, and we are creating whatever we choose to experience.
A particularly striking teaching from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed that the direct path to Paramashiva is through leadership consciousness, becoming a leader for yourself. Then you will become a leader for the world.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also revealed on the concept of time and revealed that ignorance creates the delusion of time, and with awareness, you are liberated from time, continuously living conflict-free, blissful, and discovering peace.
One of the most beautiful teachings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is about consciousness and giving. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed, when your consciousness opens up, overflows and wants to share, when that overflows inside of you, that is the time that you will give. That is the time that's the best time to give.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also gave a completely redefined definition of the awakened monastic as a person who lives with truth as passion and dharma. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism declared that Kailasa's purpose is simply doing good for every human being.
Being good is the only work of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. For real good, the nation Kailasa has come into existence.
Moving to January 7th, or day 6 of the entire Nithyanandotsavam, the focus shifted from the revival of the yoga to revival of the Shakta Sampradaya, honoring the divine feminine consciousness.
The day featured its own sacred offerings, including the Alankara Seva, celebrating the Devi Darshan and the revival of the Shakta tradition, as well as Sri Vidya Puja and, of course, the Mahayajaman Seva.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism delivered a deeply transformative message today, despite any of the attacks against the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Continuously, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives, and the core teachings of Sanatana Hindu Dharma are revived solely by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's sheer dedication. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism began by emphasizing the fluid nature of reality. Swamiji said, the situations inside of you and situations outside of you, all of it is liquid. It is constantly changing. And you can mold that beautifully, however you want it to mold.
A central theme was challenging societal conditioning. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism questioned who benefits from keeping people as slaves, to the belief that only through hard work we can manifest our desires. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism offered an alternative path through conscious sovereignty.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism addressed identity itself, stating that you are not the separate identity. You are not that identity which wakes up, plays, or falls. You are the quantum field in which the separate identity wakes up, plays, and settles down.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism identified that unconsciousness is humanity's greatest enemy, specifically the unconscious self-talk, unconscious stress, unconscious fear about the future.
What is unconsciousness? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism defined beautifully the unconscious self-talk in your mind, unconscious stress. Why are you continuously stressed, depressed, bored, tired, or frustrated? You may not know. That is what is the unconsciousness continuously draining yourself.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism made a powerful distinction between fear and intuition. See, intuition is always from pure intelligence. It manifests. It will not give any fear about the future. It will give only solution of what will happen in the future. Any fear which comes inside of you, that is not intuition.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism had compassionately cautioned against living life in an autopilot mode, sometimes saying that driving your life in autopilot mode is when unconsciousness completely takes over you.
And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism delved into the science of consciousness and biology, explaining about the electric field, your electricity organized as life, that each of us is electricity organized as life. Every cell that is inside of us is like an energy unit, like a battery.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that every single cell in the human body carries approximately 1.5 volts, making our bodies massive bioelectric energy.
And here is what is really fascinating. From a scientific perspective, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism referenced epigenetics, teaching that perception is the main switch controlling your biology, your cognitions, your thoughts. With that, you can change your biology.
This aligns with emerging scientific understanding. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism explained that genes are not destiny. They are blueprints driven by perception and environment. Genes do not control you. Your thoughts control you.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism cited a study where 95% of cancer patients and diabetes patients have shown to be linked to epigenetics, referring to the
three disruptors that are always affecting our biology: trauma, toxic chemicals, and thoughts. With thoughts being the strongest influence because they're chronic. sometimes operating hours per day, weeks, or months. It is ultimately the thoughts inside of you that define how you manifest your life.
The solution the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism revealed was profound yet simple, keeping you in bliss, keeping yourself in that Paramashanta.
Assured that if you just bring this intense awareness, your mind and body will transform and you will reawaken.
Throughout the teaching, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reminded each devotee to
Finally, what is the takeaway from these profound teachings? The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is teaching that we are not victims of our genetics or our past or our circumstances. We are conscious beings with the power to reshape our biology, our reality, and our future through awareness, authentic living, and recognizing ourselves as quantum fields rather than limited identities.
And devotees all over the world are invited to move from unconscious living, reacting living to conscious, sovereign existence, to be witness to life rather than being swept away by it. And today, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism also revealed one more initiation or gave one more blessing as the Upanishad challenge, where each devotee is invited to sit in the space of Upanishad and to experience the space beyond past, present, and future. Experience this for yourself and do share it on your social media. Tag the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The festival of the Nithyanandotsavam is continuing through January 26th, and each and every one of us has the opportunity to ultimately offer our gratitude, participate in the sacred sevas, receive the teachings, and have an experience, a breakthrough during this extremely sacred time when we're all celebrating the advent of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, here on planet Earth at this time. You can deepen your connection to what is the ultimate existence and experience the science of enlightenment. We encourage all of the viewers right now to scan the QR code and express your interest, and you can participate in all of the sevas, offer your gratitude, and become a part of this celebration. It is truly the most celebrated, the most auspicious time of the entire year for all of us here in Kailasa, and we invite you to be a part of it.
Yes, and do take a moment to scan the QR code, offer your love, your devotion, your gratitude to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for his happening in your life. You can offer the Pratikshapada Puja or any of the other sevas on the auspicious day of Jayanti. Do scan the QR code and do take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with all the updates about Kailasa and all of the events, celebrations happening in Kailasa.
From all of us here at Kailasa News, we wish each and every one of you an amazing, blessed continuation of the next few weeks in the Jayanti celebrations. With this, good evening and thank you.